Hi, I'm Angela Murphy, with Angela Murphy Realtor. I'm a professional real estate agent in Orange County, New York. And if you have questions, I have answers. And with me is Karen Gray Placid.
Hi, I'm Karen with Design Solutions KGP. I'm a professional home stager and lead decorator of my business. And we here are bringing you what we're calling selling solutions. It's tips for buyers and sellers so that they have an edge on the market for when they're ready to sell or purchase their next home. Now, we are going to bring you a Tuesday tip, but before we do that, Angela had received some questions on our last video. So, Angela, why don't you explain to our audience in regards as to the question of how you come up with the market value?
As I stated, once I get the property name and where it's located, I have to look at the market trends, number one, and see exactly what the criteria is of their home and the property layout, the acreage, and I come up with the criteria as what has actually sold in the area. A lot of times the school systems are involved. And basically that's how I come up with my number for the clients. I look at any improvements they've made once I do view the home, and we go from there. And I give them a price that's conducive, that the sellers are happy with, and from my recommendation of the research I've done.
So it's very important for the seller to, especially in this market that we're currently in, to be very objective and listen to those because it's based on stats.
It really is, you know, in anything in real estate and even what you're doing is the statistics as to how it navigates us to determine anything we're doing, whether it's with a buyer or a seller for that matter.
Right. So talking of statistics, let's go to curb appeal.
Great.
In regards to curb appeal, statistics have proven that 78% of buyers say that curb appeal is extremely or very important to them when they're viewing a home. What do you find when you go ahead and bring a buyer to a house?
Well, curb appeal is, just think of when we look at something or someone, and you know, it depends on the presentation. So when we pull up to a home, if it is manicured, land is manicured, the painting is upgraded, every little thing, it's the first impressions, just like when you're speaking with someone, you know, to put it quite simply. So when you look at a door, for instance, if it's an aged door or if it's a new door or a painted door, what will appeal to a buyer? Of course, the new or the painted. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, well, it's interesting because if you have an old peeling painted door, you're not going to have that person willing to open that door and walk into your home. So it's worth your return on investment. Apparently, statistics show 91% return on your investment you'll get back if you purchase a new door. So a new front door is very important. Plus, in terms as to decorating, the door is considered the mouth to the home in Feng Shui, but it's really important because that does truly give you a first impression of what you're going to be entering into, what you're going to be seeing. So that front door is very important, as well as apparently garage doors. Now, who would think? But a garage door apparently will give you a 98% return on your investment if you replace your garage door. So in other words, you're putting it in. When you go to sell, you'll definitely go ahead and get a return on it.
I have to tell you, Karen, when we first pull up, if it's within the first 8 seconds that a buyer will do, sometimes they don't even want to get out of the car. But being that I have booked that appointment, it is not fair to a seller that we do not engage and view the home at least. But it's curb appeal is very, very important when selling a home.
Yeah, and curb appeal is not just about doors. Curb appeal is about hardscapes.
What is a hardscape?
A hardscape is like the stone or the stone walls or the walkways or the stone veneer that you have on your home. All that is hardscape, anything that's hard. is considered hardscape in your landscaping. Then you've got landscaping, which is your foundation bushes, your trees, your lawns, any kind of pop of color you can bring to your home with annuals. And then you also have the architectural details, of course, which we kind of already talked about, doors, windows, those kind of things. And then, of course, too, what's very important is outdoor spaces to people now. They love an outdoor room. But that's something that we can talk about in future videos. But if anybody has any questions regarding what we have spoke about today and want additional information, please reach out to us on the social platform that you're viewing this on and send us your questions, because we're more than happy to answer them. So until next time, this is Selling Solutions with Karen and Angela, and we will see you next Tuesday with our next Tuesday tip. Bye.
Great. Bye, everyone.